Good evening, Satakshi and Santosh.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, children. So, Satakshi, how did the test go at school? Share the question paper with me later.
Yes, ma'am. It
Yeah.
was very, ma'am, but in the last question we practiced one PQ question, right? That frequency and stuff like that, rolling the dice and counting how much.
Yeah. Correct. What happened? Okay, you share the question paper. Okay.
I will get 19 and a half.
Oh, okay, darling. Good. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So, Santosh, it is very unfortunate that you were not keeping well and couldn't attend school today. You're feeling better?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, take rest, take good rest. The weather has also changed.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, all right. So this is lesson 4, comparing unlike fractions. So like fractions have the same denominator. Unlike fractions have different denominators. So you can see the fractions here, 5 by 3, 2 by 7, and 11 by 5. They have different denominators. You'll have to arrange them in the descending order. So take up 2 by 7, write it as a improper fraction.
Improper.
Yeah, 2 into 7 plus 2 by 7, which is 14 plus 2 by 7, 16 by 7. So now the fractions are 5 by 3, 16 by 7, and 11 by 5. So we need to find the LCM of the denominators, correct? We need to find the LCM of the denominators. So the denominators are 3, 7, and 5. You can write it as 3, 5, and 7 also. So 3, 5, 7. So how do you find the LCM?
Ma'am, we have to copy this.
No, I'll tell you. We'll first do it together. Yeah, LCM is equal to 3 into 5 into 7, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. 3 5s are 15. And 15 7s are 105. The LCM is 105. LCM of, or you can write LCM of 3, 5, and 7 is equal to 3 into 5 into 7, which is 105. Now, what's the next step? You need to bring everything to the same denominator using with the help of the LCM. So take up the first fraction 5 by 3. 5 by 3. Okay. 5 by 3. Extend it like this. Multiply both the numerator and denominator by. The denominator is 3, right? So what are the remaining numbers? See the numbers here. The denominator is 3. So what is the product of the remaining numbers? 7 5s are 35. The denominator here is 3, correct? So you need to multiply both the numerator and denominator by, leave this 3 here. Okay, because the denominator is 3. So 5 7s are the product of the remaining numbers. 5 7 are 35. So multiply and divide by 35. Then take up the next fraction, which is 16 by 7. 16 by 7. You can even convert that mixed fraction here. I've already done it. So 16 by 7 is equal to. So now again, 7 is the denominator. So /7. The remaining numbers are 3 and 5. Find the product. 3 5s are 15. So multiply the numerator and denominator by 15. All right.
Yes, ma'am. I think for us they taught us little different, ma'am. First, we should take the LCM and, for example, the
Yeah,
LCM
it's
is
okay.
6.
Yeah. No. Maybe you can do this step later. You can start with the LCM also. That's fine. You can also start with the LCM. There is no different procedure like. Now tell me, what should you multiply? The denominator is 5. What should you multiply the numerator and denominator with?
Ma'am, the denominator is 5. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, correct. So /5 here. What are the remaining numbers? 3 and 7, right? So what is
Yes,
3
ma'am.
into 7? Yeah, what is 3 into 7? 21. So you need to multiply the numerator and denominator with 21. Yeah, now you both have to tell me if you understood what we did here. You'll have to take up the fractions and bring them to the same. You need to bring them to the same denominator, which is the LCM, 105. So when we found the LCM, we have the numbers 3, 5, and 7 here. See, when the denominator is 3 /3, what are the remaining numbers? 5 and 7. 5 into 7 is 35. So multiply the numerator and denominator with 35. So we are writing equivalent fractions. Then 16 by 7. The denominator is 7. The denominator is 7. So /7. What are the remaining numbers? 3 and 5. So 3 into 5, 15. So multiply the numerator and denominator with 15. And then the denominator is in 11 by 5, the denominator is 5. So /5. The remaining numbers are 3 and 7. So 3 into 7 is 21. So multiply the numerator and denominator with 21. So we found the equivalent fractions. Now compare these fractions. Compare these fractions. The question is to arrange the fractions in the descending order. So arrange these fractions in the descending order. We know that when the denominators are the same, greater the numerator, greater the fraction. When the denominators are the same.
175, 231, 240 is the answer.
No, I think you've mistaken the question. It's in the descending order, not ascending order.
Yes, ma'am. When the denominator is the same, numerator, when the numerator is small, the fraction will be big, no, ma'am.
No.
Sorry. I kept became in ulta. It's 240, 231, and 175.
When the denominators are the same, greater the
Same
numerator,
only,
greater the fraction.
greater number. Greater number. Yes, ma'am.
When the denominators are the same, greater the numerator, NR is numerator, greater the fraction. When the denominators are the same, greater the numerator. If the numerator is greater, that fraction is greater. So the descending order will be 240 by 105 is greater than 231 by 105 is greater than 175 by 105. So this means 16 by 7. And what's the mixed fraction given? 2 by 7. So 2 by 7 is greater than 11 by 5 is greater than 5 by 3.
Ma'am, Ma'am, we are just turning those into like fraction and just comparing it. That's all.
Perfect. Yes, we can compare fractions only if they are like fractions. Unlike fractions, it's difficult to make out which is greater or smaller. Only when the fractions, so when the fractions are unlike, you must make them like fractions, and only then it is easy to compare. If they're already like fractions, if the fractions already have the same denominator, then you can compare the numerators directly. Greater the numerator, greater the fraction. If the denominators are not the same, you have to make them the same using LCM and then compare. Unlike fractions should be made or should be converted to like fractions, and then you have to compare. All right?
Yes, ma'am, understood.
What about
Yes,
you?
ma'am. I also understood, ma'am.
Any question?
No, ma'am. No questions.
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, see the next one. Take the set of fractions that are arranged in the ascending order. The first one is for Satakshi, the second is for Santosh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Satakshi.
Yes, ma'am. 12. Yes, ma'am. The A is it is arranged in ascending order, ma'am.
Okay.
A is
Santosh,
arranged in.
ascending order. Okay, Santosh, what about B? Is it in the ascending order?
No, ma'am. Ah,
No.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, because
It's in descending.
20. Ma'am.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. You said, yeah, you come to.
Because 22 is way smaller than the 11. But that day you told that if denominator comes, this would be with like this. It would be descending order. Hey, I'm collapsing with this one.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll write the note again for you. Okay, when denominators are the same, when denominators
Are the same.
are the same, greater the numerator, greater the fraction, when the numerators are the same, when numerators are the same, then the rule is greater the numerator, smaller the fraction.
So it's in descending order.
Smaller the fraction.
Descending order.
So here, what is the same, the numerator or the denominator? In both the options, the denominators are the same. So what is the rule for when the denominators
Both
are the
are
same?
in
What's the
ascending
rule?
order. Both are in ascending order.
Okay, so when denominators are the same,
And
when
the second one is descending.
yeah, when denominators are the same, greater the numerator, greater the fraction. So this one, yeah, so this one is in the descending order. This one is in the descending order, but this one is in the ascending order.
Yes, ma'am.
So the question is to select which one is in the ascending order. So the first one.
Yes, ma'am.
They are just like fractions, ma'am.
Yeah, since they're like fractions, you can directly compare since the denominators are the same. So they're like fractions. So you can compare the numerators. If the numerator is big, that fraction is big. If the numerator is big, that fraction is big. So this one is perfectly in the ascending order. The second one is in the descending order. The second one is in the descending order.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Find the greatest fraction in each set. So here it is not options A, B, C given and you have to select some option. No, no. The question is find the greatest fraction in each set. So the first one is a question. In the first one, you have three fractions. Which is the greatest? In the second one, you have three fractions. Which is the greatest? In the third one, you have three fractions. Which is the greatest? All right. So I'll do the first one, 2 and 3. Second one, Santosh will say. Third one, Satakshi will say. So the first one I'll do. Now, whenever, if you can simplify the fractions, you can simplify the fractions. See if it is possible to simplify. Correct? If it's possible to simplify, you can simplify the fractions. So we have 16 by 5, 21 by 10, and 18 by 15. But this can be simplified to 3 6 are 18, 3 5s are. So this is 6 by 5. This is 6 by 5. So now you don't have to spend time finding the LCM. What is the LCM of the denominators 5, 10, and 5?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the LCM of 5 and 10?
5, 10, and 5 is 5 itself, ma'am.
10, ma'am.
10 is the LCM.
Oh, 10, 10, 10.
16 by, yeah, 16 by 5 into, you'll have to multiply. To get the denominator 10, you should multiply by. You want to get denominator 10, so you should multiply 5 with what?
2.
2.
2, ma'am.
Yeah, 2. 10. 21 by 10. It's already in denominator 10. So into 1 into 1. The third one.
Huh?
Ma'am,
Third
what,
one.
ma'am? Can you repeat?
Sorry.
Ma'am, your voice was breaking, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I'll erase and write it again for you. 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm saying write the first fraction 16 by 5. Okay. Now you need to multiply 5 with what to get denominator 10?
Yes,
Ma'am, 2, ma'am, 2.
2. 2. So you'll get 32 by 10, correct?
yes, ma'am.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
next one, yeah, the next one is already in denominator 10. So you should multiply by 1.
Yes, ma'am.
What about the third one? 6 by 5.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, again 2.
2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
2.
Yeah. Now, which is the greatest? The denominators are the same. So greater the numerator, greater the fraction.
Greater the
Which
fraction.
Yeah. Which numerator is the greatest? 32, 21, or 12?
32.
32.
32 by and then 21 by 10 and then 12 by 10.
12 by 10. But
Ma'am,
here,
it's
since you're asking
already
only the
in,
greatest, since you're asking the greatest fraction, you must say that 32 by 10 is the you can write it in symbols also, is greater than 21 by 10, is greater than 12 by 10. Therefore, 16 by 5 is the greatest fraction.
Okay, ma'am.
Santosh will tell us a second and go through to see what is new here is if the fraction can be simplified, you should simplify it. Now 18 by 15 can be reduced using the tables of 3. So when that is possible, you should reduce it. That's important.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, Santosh, you're ready for the next one?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
3/8, 7/12, and 3/6. You have to find the LCM for this, ma'am. For the
8,
denominator.
7/12, 3/8, 7/12, and 3/6.
You have to find the LCM of these three numbers.
Can any fraction be simplified?
3/6. 3/6 can be like 1/5.
1 by?
1/3.
No, 1 by?
No.
But in our school, they didn't tell to simplify, I think so.
In my school, they told to simplify, ma'am.
You should simplify, ma. That they're all, these are general rules, okay? So you should simplify. Whenever, see, supposing you have 100, supposing you have 100 by 200, 500 by 600, and like, say like 300 by 900. You think you'll find the LCM of 200, 600, and 900? No. You will be wasting time when you do that. Supposing you're given these fractions, you're asked to compare these fractions. Then you have to find the LCM of 200, 600, and 900. Instead, you should reduce the fractions. You can cancel 1 0 in the numerator, 1 0 in the denominator. 1 0 here, 1 0 here. This is nothing but 1 by 2, comma. 1 0 from the denominator, 1 0 from the numerator. Again, denominator, numerator. This fraction is nothing but 5/6. And here, again, 0, 0, 0, 0. 3 1s are 3 3s are. So 1 by 3. So now tell me, what is the LCM of 2, 6, and 3?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the LCM of 2, 6, and 3?
2, 6, and 3 is 6.
6 itself. See, without calculating, you found the LCM.
Yes,
Without
ma'am.
actually working, you found the LCM. So this is the power of simplification. You save time. Answer you will get correctly, whether you simplify or don't simplify, the answer will be the same if you work carefully. But it's about the time you take. If you don't simplify, you'll take a longer time to finish this one. You should always simplify. Fractions, if they are not in the simplest form, you should always simplify them. That's the rule. That's all. It's not that in this case you should not do, in that case you should do. There is nothing like that. Wherever you find fractions which are not in the simplest form, you must simplify them.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you can see, I gave you this. Yeah, I gave you this example. You can see here. If you simplify, you can do it so easily. Here you will take so much time. You will find the LCM of 200, 600, and 900, and the numbers are going to be so large, and you will spend a lot of time, and you will not like to do it also because the numbers are large, and it's taking a long time for a simple comparison. You lose interest also.
Yes, ma'am.
So 3/8, 7/12, and 3/6. I wrote the question here. So this is the answer. Ones are, twos are. So what's the LCM of 8, 12, and 2? You want to find? Okay, we'll find. If you cannot.
Yes, ma'am. 8, 12, and 2 we have to find.
Okay, I always write it in the order. Okay, it's okay if you write 8, 12, and 2. I always like to write it in the order like this. So 2, 1, 4, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. Since you people know this, I'm not asking you. Okay, now tell me what's the LCM of 2, 8, and 12?
2 into 2, 4 into 2, 8, 8, 4, 8, 3 is 24.
Very good. 24 is the LCM. Correct. Now you must write 3/8. Santosh, you should multiply by what?
Actually, in the numerator we have 3. So skip those and
Not
we
numerator. You must see the denominator.
Denominator we don't have. So we have to multiply by 24. 8 by 24.
No. What do you have in 3 by 8? What is the denominator?
8.
8. Now come to this LCM working. What is 8? 2 into 2 into 2 is 8, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Leave that because there is already 8 in the denominator.
Then 3.
Yeah. In the fraction 3 by 8, the denominator is 8. You should see the denominator. You have found the least common multiple, the LCM of the denominator. So don't see the numerator. See the denominator. We have found the LCM for the denominators. The denominator in 3 by 8 is 8. So where is 8 in this LCM working? 2 into 2 into 2 is 8. Leave that. What is the remaining number? 3. So you should multiply both the numerator and denominator by 3 for 3 by 8. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now tell me for the next one, 7 by 12. What is the denominator?
12.
12. So how do you see 12 here? In these numbers, how do you see 12? 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is
So
remaining? Huh?
2. So you have to
2.
add with 2.
So you should
You
multiply
have to
the
multiply
numerator
with
denominator
2.
by 2.
2.
Yeah, because the in 7 by 12, the denominator is 12. So leave 12. How do you get 12? You don't see the number 12, but what makes 12? 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 3 is 12. Leave those numbers. Now this one, the remaining number is 2. So multiply the numerator and denominator by 2.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
you get 14 by 24.
For 24.
Here you get 9 by 24. Now in the last one, in 1 by 2, what is the denominator? In 1 by 2, what is the
1 by 2,
denominator?
2 is the denominator.
So 2, this one. So multiply the remaining numbers. What is 2 into 2? 4. 4 into 3, 12. So you should multiply the numerator and denominator by 12.
12. 12.
Yeah. Now compare.
So,
Now what do you see? 14 by 24 is greater than 12 by 24.
12 by 24 is greater than 9.
So which is the greatest therefore?
14 by 24.
That it corresponds to which fraction?
That corresponds to 12 by 24. No, I can't
14,
understand.
14 by 24 corresponds to 7 by 12.
Oh.
So therefore 7 by you must write the fraction which is given in the question. So 14 by 20. 14 by 24 is the greatest, but that one corresponds to which fraction in the question? 7 by 12. Therefore, 7 by 12 is the greatest.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Children, please ask me if something is not clear.
No, ma'am. Everything is clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I also got it.
Okay. Let's see. 15 by 21, 5 by 6, 7 by 14. 15 by 21, 15 by 21, 5 by 6, and 7 by 14.
Yes, ma'am.
So simplify, children. Children, I'll just come back. 2 minutes. Thank you, children. Yes, Satakshi. 15 by
Yes,
21.
ma'am. 5 by 7 simplified
Very-
format.
Very good. And what about 7 by 14?
1 by 2, ma'am.
Okay.
5 by 6 we couldn't simplify in the simplest form.
Very good. It's already in the simplest form. Very good. Yeah. So now we have to find the LCM for the denominators 2, 6, and 7.
Yes, ma'am. First
I
one
told you.
we could take.
Yeah, see, I always write it in the order like this 2, 6, and 7. You can also write 7, 6, and 2. Nothing wrong with that. So first we'll have to take 2, right?
Yes, ma'am. And then 1, and then 3, and then 7.
Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Next.
3, and then 1, and 7.
Very good.
And then and 7 will come, and then that's all.
Very good. Very good. So LCM of the denominators 2, 6, and 7 is equal to 2 into 3 into 7. So 2 3s are 6, 6 7 are 42 is the LCM of the denominators. Now take up the fractions. See, what are the 3 fractions you have? Write down all of them. 5 by 7, 5 by 6, 1 by 2. Okay, put an equal to sign. Put an equal to sign. And then write that 5 by 7 again with this division symbol a little longer. This divided by no, put it a little longer. Then 5 by 6 also. Put the division sign a little longer. 1 by 2, a little longer like this. Then you'll have to multiply the numerator and denominator with some number. Now come to the first one. What is the denominator? What is the denominator? 7, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
We
this is
should
7.
multiply with, because in LCM we should take out the 7, and then 2 and 3 multiplies it is equals to 6.
Very good. So you should multiply the numerator and denominator with 6. What about for the next one? What is the denominator in the next one?
For the next one, 6 by 7, and then in up also 7, which is
Okay.
30.
So in 5 by 6, the denominator is 6. So 2 into 3 is 6. So you should leave that. What is the remaining number? 7. So you should multiply the numerator and denominator by 7.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
then in the last fraction, the denominator is 2.
Yes, ma'am.
It's 2. So ignore 2. 3 into 7
Yes.
is 21. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now
30, and then in down 42, and then for the second one 35, and then 42, and then for the third one 21, and then 42. That's it. And then ascending order is
not
21.
ascending order. Find the greatest fraction in each set.
Yes, ma'am. So the greatest fraction is 5 by 6, which is 35 by 42.
Very good. So 35 by 42 is greater than 30 by 42 is greater than 21 by 42. Therefore, the fraction that corresponds to 35 by 42, the fraction that corresponds to 35 by 42 is 5 by 6. Therefore, 5 by 6 is the greatest fraction.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Ma'am?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, next one. Ria has 19 by 4 liters of groundnut oil, 3 by 5 liters of coconut oil, and 16 by 3 liters of sunflower oil. Arrange the oils in the ascending order of their volumes. Yeah, now this I'm not doing. You have to tell me. Yeah. Let's start with Santosh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
First, we have to make them as ma'am, first we have to convert them into mixed fractions. Convert all into mixed fractions.
Mixed fraction or no, convert them to mixed fraction or convert the mixed fraction to improper fraction.
Mixed fraction.
Oh.
No, we should mix the fraction to
improper.
Yeah, correct. Okay.
But even though it's improper, it would not be easier to arrange them in order.
Yeah, because the denominators are different, no? So you'll have to bring them to the same denominator.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, since it's a kind of a word problem, you can just give some statements like this. You can write quantity of groundnut oil is equal to 19 by 4 liters. Quantity of coconut oil is equal to 3 by 5 liters, which is 5 for the 20, 23 by 5 liters. Then quantity of sunflower oil is equal to 16 by 3 liters. Now we must find the LCM of the denominators, right? Yes, Satakshi and Santosh.
Yes, ma'am.
Santosh, I think I asked you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are the
So LCM.
Yeah. So what are the denominators? 3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5. Yeah, 3, 4, and 5. And
Yes,
first we have to write 2 and 1 and 3, 2, 5.
Very good.
Next we have to write
Yes,
2 again and 3, 1, 5.
Okay.
Next we have to write 3 and 1, 1, 5.
Very good.
Next we have to write 5
Mm-hmm.
and 1, 1, 1.
Very good. So yeah. So the LCM of 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, and 5 is equal to what is the product?
60, ma'am.
Very good.
Yes, ma'am. 60.
60. Now what should you do? Write the fractions. Write the fractions 19 by 4, 23 by
23
5,
by 5 and 16 by 3.
16 by 3. I said extend the division sign like this.
2 into 2 is, ma'am, can I?
Yeah. Yeah,
2
yeah.
into 2 is like 4. So
Yeah.
we can write like 19 into 1 and 4 into 1 as in the numerator and denominator multiplication.
In the first fraction, the denominator is 4. 2 2s are 4.
4.
So we
2
should
2s are
multiply the
4.
numerator and the, yeah, so we should multiply the numerator and denominator with the remaining numbers.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
The product of the remaining numbers.
Yes. So 5 3 these are 15.
Yeah. See, the denominator is 4. So you should ignore that 4. See, the denominator is 4. That means 2 2s are 4. 2 into 2 is 4. So leave this. What is the product of the remaining numbers? 15. So you should multiply the numerator and denominator with 15. The product of the remaining numbers. Okay, so 15. Then for the next one, the denominator is 5. So what will you do?
So for this one, I'll skip 5 and multiply the remaining numbers. 2 into 2 into 3. 2 into 2 is 4, into 3 is 12. So we should multiply both by 12. Both numerator and denominator by 12.
Yeah. And in 16 by 3, the denominator is 3.
Ma'am, you wrote 16 by 5 on that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. 16 by 3. The denominator is 3. The denominator is 3.
3.
So you should find the product.
4 by the 20. So we have to multiply both numbers by 20.
Yeah, you must find the product of the remaining numbers. 20.
Yes.
Yeah, all of you multiply. Both of you multiply the numerators. Denominators will be 60 only. 4 15s are 60. Whatever is the LCM only, you will get the denominators. 12 5s are 60. 23s are 60. Multiply the numerators and tell me. Multiply. I'll just come back.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, children.
Yes, ma'am. Multiplied, ma'am.
Ma'am,
for the first one it's 285,
yes,
for the second one it's 276, and for the third one it's 320.
Yes, ma'am, same answer.
Very good. So the first one it is 285. For the second one, what did you say?
It's 2. Oh, for the second one it's 276.
Very good. Correct.
And third
Now,
one 320.
correct. Arrange the oils in the ascending order of their volumes. Ascending order. Small to big. So how will you arrange?
Ma'am, first will be 276 by 60 and then
285
and then,
by 60 and 320 by 60.
yes, ma'am. Which yes, ma'am. The value of it is
Now write
23
Yeah, 23 by 5.
by 5.
But what is 23 by 5? You should write the actual thing given in the question. But what is 23 by 5? Four 3 by 5, no? You must write. See, 23 by 5 is 4 3 by 5. I'm showing you the slide in which you can see that. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you should write the fraction which was given in the question. So 4 3 by 5. So 4 3 by 5 is less than, what is 285 by 60? 19 by 4. And it was 19 by 4 only in the question also. So you can write the same thing.
Yes, ma'am.
320 by 16 corresponds to 16 by 3. And the question 16 by 3. So 16 by 3. So we have arranged the three oils in the ascending order of their volumes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what number, like after finding the LCM, is it clear as to with what number you should multiply the numerator and denominator? Like here, I'm asking about these steps. Here, here, and here. Are you both clear? How we find that we'll have to multiply by 15, 12, and 20?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll just
Yes,
repeat.
ma'am.
So I'll just repeat that. So in the fraction 19 by 4, the denominator is 4. So you must go back to the LCM working and find 4. You don't find 4, but 4 is 2 into 2. Leave those two numbers, leave them. The remaining numbers are 3 and 5. Find their product. 3 into 5 is 15. That is the number by which you should multiply the numerator and denominator. In the next fraction, 23 by 5, the denominator is 5. The denominator is 5. So it is here, 5. Leave that number. Leave that one. Find the product of the remaining factors. 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 3, 12. Multiply the numerator and denominator by 12. In 16 by 3, the denominator is 3. And we have 3 here in the working where we find the LCM. This is 3. Leave that. Leave this. Find the product of the remaining numbers. So the remaining numbers are 2, 2, and 5. So 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. So you need to multiply the numerator and denominator by 20. Do this. The denominators will be the same now. 60 everywhere. Whatever is the LCM will be the denominators in all the three fractions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'll let you.
Ma'am, I understand.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Very good, Anand. Yeah. So now this will be homework. See here. Arrange the fractions. Oh, this is common, same denominator. 1 minute. Arrange as instructed. No, I think I'll give you the workbook as homework. Well, we'll do this. In class, we'll do now. Workbook, you can do it as homework. Fine. Yeah, children. So we just finished the PQs of lesson 4. Now, these are the questions, practice questions from in class. Yeah. Read the question, tell me the answer.
Yes, ma'am. Can
Yeah.
I tell? 17 by 5 and then 27 by 35 and then 30. See, 29. I'll restart, ma'am. 17 by
Yeah.
35 and 27 by 35 and then 29 by 35 and then 31 by 35.
Very good. Agree, Santosh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Two A, arrange the fractions as instructed. I think I've not typed the question correctly. For B, I've written descending order. I think mostly A should be ascending order. Check the question in your book, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah, please see and tell me.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
we have to do
Yes,
this.
it's correct.
Oh, we have to check
No,
this.
what is the instruction for
Yes.
A? A.
The fractions as instructed, ascending order. A ascending order.
Ascending order. Yeah. So I've forgotten to type that. I've missed that. Yeah. So this one is ascending order. And B is descending order. This is A. Question number 2, heading is arrange the fractions as instructed. Then A, subdivision A is ascending order, subdivision B is descending order.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So remember, children, wherever you can simplify, you should simplify. Otherwise, you'll only be complicating. You'll be taking a longer time. So this one we'll not do in the class. You can take this homework, but I'll just tell you, see here, you can simplify here, right? See here, 2 4s are 2 7s are correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Then here
Yes,
also,
ma'am.
see here. Tell me, how can you simplify 9 by 12?
Ma'am, by 3, 3, 3 3s are 9 and 3 4s are 12.
Yeah. Then in 4 by 6?
Ma'am, for 6, 3, 2 3s are 6 and 2 2s are 4, ma'am.
Very good. So like this, you should simplify, children.
We should simplify and
Then that simplified denominator you should take and find the LCM.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I'll just tell you an alternate method for C. That is this one. In B, the C subdivision. This one. So question number 2, subdivision A, ascending order. You can do it. B, descending order. Also, you can do A and B. I'll only tell you the alternate way to handle, when the question is like in C.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is homework, children. Which is homework. Yeah. 2. This one fully is homework.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, A ascending order. This is homework. Question number 2 fully. A and B both homework. All right. Now we'll do C in the class now.
Okay.
7 by 5, 7 by 5, 1 by 2, 3 by 5. To B, C. Descending order. 7 by 5, 1 by 2, 3 by 5. This question is incorrect, you know. It cannot be 7 by 5. Just check that, children. In a mixed fraction, we cannot have an improper fraction like 7 by 5. Please check that with your textbook. In a mixed fraction, we cannot have an improper fraction like 7 by 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it's a proper fraction, ma'am. 7, 5 by 7 they have given.
No, I've made a mistake while typing. That's all. Okay, that's all. We cannot have an improper fraction in a mixed fraction. 7 by 5 is a mixed fraction, but in that, the first part is a whole number. The second one will be a proper fraction. It cannot be an improper fraction. In a mixed fraction, the first part is the whole number. Is the whole number part. The second part will be a proper fraction. It cannot be an improper fraction. That's why I asked you. So this question is wrong. 5 by 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, one
Okay.
second.
Yes, ma'am.
7. Yeah. So children, what we see here is the whole number part is 7 everywhere. So we'll compare only 5 by 7, 1 by 2 and 3 by 5 because the whole number part is 7 everywhere. So we'll compare 5 by 7, 1 by 2 and 3 by 5. Whichever is greater, the corresponding fraction is the greater one. So we'll find the LCM of 2, 5 and 7. 2, 5, 7. So LCM of 2, 5 and 7 is equal to 2 into 5 into 7, 70. Now write the three fractions. Put an equal to sign everywhere. Write the fraction again with an extended division sign like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what should you multiply the first fraction with? The denominator is 10, correct. So it will be 50 by 70. Next one.
35, ma'am.
35, correct. Next one, Santosh will tell us. So we'll get 35 by 70. Next one, Santosh.
And this one by 3 multiply. We are 5. We have it. So 7 2s are 14. 3 into 14. 5 into 14.
Very good. So 3 into 14 is 42 and this will be 70.
70.
Now we have to arrange it in the descending order. Meaning big to small. So what do you observe? 50 by 70 is greater than 42 by 70 is greater than 35 by 70. So now write the corresponding fractions. What is 50 by 70? 5 by 7 is greater than 42 by 70 is 3 by 5 is greater than 35 by 70 is 1 by 2. Now write their corresponding fractions. Therefore, 7 5 by 7 is greater than 7 3 by 5 is greater than 7 1 by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Since the whole number parts are the same, you can just ignore them and take the proper fractions in all the three. 5 by 7, because the whole number parts are the same. So 7, 7, 7. So take only the proper fractions, 5 by 7, 1 by 2, and 3 by 5. So as always, find the LCM of the denominators and write all the three fractions with the denominator as the LCM. Write all the three fractions, 5 by 7 with denominator 70, which is the LCM. Then 1 by 2 with the denominator 70, which is the LCM. 3 by 5 with denominator 70, which is the LCM. Then compare. Now that the denominators are the same, it's easy to compare. Then after comparing, write their corresponding fractions. Then after that, write the ones given in the question. 7 5 by 7, 7 3 by 5, 7 1 by 2.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Have they completed this lesson in school, children?
Yes, ma'am. They have completed up to lesson. Today only they have completed for me.
Ma'am, they completed on last class itself, ma'am.
Oh, okay. All right, children. That's about C. Yeah. Look at this one. Raman walks 5 6 by 7 kilometers and Aarti walks 69 by 13 kilometers in a week. Who covers a greater distance? Yeah, both of you, tell me.
We should convert the mixed
Yeah,
fraction into.
sorry. Yeah, whenever it is a
fraction.
word problem, no, we'll try to include some statements. Whenever it's a word problem, we'll just try to include some statements. So Raman walks, no, so we'll say distance covered by Raman. Distance covered by Raman. Because it's a word problem kind of, no, so we'll write some statements. Is equal to 5 6 by 7 kilometers, which is equal to, tell me. Yeah, what is 5 6 by 7 kilometers, children?
41 by 7.
Very good. Next, what should we do?
Ma'am, we have to convert them into pro.
We should take the LCM of 7 and
We
13.
should take the LCM, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we
Okay.
should take the LCM.
Okay, so next we should find the LCM of 7 and 13. Yeah, tell me. So 7.
No, first 7 will come and then 13, I think so. And then
Correct.
7 in 13. 7 times 13.
Yeah. So 13 sevens is 91. 3 sevens are 21. 1 2 carried over. 7 ones are 7. 8 9. Next. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And then we
Can I work
should
it here,
write
children? I continue here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we should write 41 by 7 and 69 by 13 is equal to. Yeah, tell me. First one, Santosh, tell me.
Yes, ma'am. So we have the 7 as a denominator. So we have to multiply both of them by 13.
30. And here, next one, Satakshi, should multiply by?
7, ma'am. 7. Yeah, 7,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah. Anirudh, sorry, not Anirudh. Santosh, do the first multiplication. Satakshi, the second one. Santosh, work 41 into 13 and tell me. Satakshi, do 69 into 7 and tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do it.
Yes, ma'am. For me, 49 by 2. 492 by 91. 492 by 91, ma'am.
For the second one, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
How? 69 into 7 cannot end with 2 because 7 nines are 63. It cannot end with 2. So you're wrong.
Okay.
Please check.
Ma'am, found for 41 by 13.
Yeah.
533 and to 7 by 13 it's 91.
Correct. Good. Yes, Satakshi?
No, it's 483 by 91.
Very good. Perfect. Very good. So now the question is who covers greater distance? So you must use the greater than symbol. 533 by 91 is greater than 483 by 91 because they're asking who covers a greater distance. So you must use the greater than symbol. If the question is who covers lesser distance, then you should use a less than symbol.
Yes, ma'am. Therefore, Raman covers the more greater distance.
Correct. So 41 by 7 is nothing but 41. See, for 533 corresponds to 533 by 91 corresponds to 41 by 7. And 41 by 7 is nothing but 56 by 7. 533 by 91 is 41 by 7. And 41 by 7 is 56 by 7. So you must write 56 by 7 is greater than 69 by 13. Therefore, Raman covers greater distance.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I'm just sending a picture.